Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video I will be ranking every single Pokemon movie ever made. So yeah, I've seen every of them at least a couple of times, so I know what I'm doing. If you have another opinion, let me know in the comments below. So yeah, let's start this shit and let's do it chronologically. So we're beginning with Mewtwo Strikes Back. Why can't I find it? Alright, it's here. So yeah, the first movie, I watched it a lot of times. It's pretty good, you know. I would say it's okay. Like, it's not a 10 out of 10, but it also isn't rubbish or something like that, you know. So yeah, decent movie. I really like the music. Yeah, it's perfect. As first movie, it's wonderful. Right, moving on. The movie 2000, also pretty okay. I mean, it's not a 10 out of 10, but also, again, not rubbish, you know. I liked Lugia's song. Team Rocket had an interesting role in this movie. It was so much fun to watch, and yeah, amazing. And then moving on to the next one, the movie with Entei. It also pretty okay, you know. There aren't much options. Actually, you have to think that these two aren't here. Actually, it's between these three. So yeah, it's like the best, alright, or bad. You know, there aren't much options, so that's why they're all going here. Like, they're in between them. So yeah, I like the movie. I liked Entei. Yeah, what more is there to say? You know. So yeah, let's move on to the movie Forever. I've seen this one so many times, but yeah, it's also just, it's pretty okay. It's not a 10 out of 10. I mean, cool, yeah, I don't know, but it's alright, you know. I liked it, and the plot twist at the end was mind-blowing for me as a child. So yeah, good movie, good movie. Alright, let's move on to movie 5, which is Heroes. Absolute banger. I'm just gonna put this one in 10 out of 10 to have a comparison, you know. Like, yeah, it's not really a 10 out of 10, I don't think any movie is, but for like, it's better than these four, you know. It was cool with Latios and Latias. I mean, yeah, gotta love these movies. So yeah, and the tsunami at the end was also pretty dope. Like, yeah. And oh my god, guys, the bad guys, or girls rather. Yeah, it was just so good. Alright, then moving on to the next one. I think that we're I think it's Jirachi Wishmaker. Yeah, Trubbish. I don't like it. I like the Gen 3 movies, but yeah, you know, I'm gonna put this in Can't Remember Enough. It's a long time ago I've seen this movie, but yeah, from what I can remember, it's not that good. It rather sucks. It also didn't have any intro song, so yeah, that's just nah. So yeah, then the next one, I think it's Destiny Deoxys. 10 out of 10. As a child, I love this movie. I still do. It's just so cool, you know. It's not per se good. It's just cool. Like, that's my word to describe it. Yeah, S tier for me. Then moving on, we got movie 8, and that was, well, I think I switched these two. Lucario and the Mystery of Mew is 7th maybe. Wait, no, this one is 8th. I'm sorry, I was confused. Also S tier, maybe just the best of my favorites, just above. It's better than Heroes and Destiny Deoxys in my opinion. So yeah, if there wasn't a possibility, I would definitely rank this one higher. I think I can just say this is my favorite Pokemon movie of all time. Like, yeah, insane. It's so good. Right, and then moving on, got Pokemon Ranger. Yeah, just a cool movie with the. I always wanted to be like the Pokemon Ranger in the movie. Like, I thought it was pretty cool. So yeah. and the pirate, so the villain of the movie was also pretty cool. Yeah, that's it. There's not much to it, in my opinion. Alright, moving on. We have the Sinnoh movies, starting with The Rise of Darkrai, I guess. Um, should I put this one in 10 out of 10? I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. It's the best one of the Sinnoh movies, in my opinion. And then moving on, we got I think, yeah, Giratina, the Warrior of the Sky. Trubbish, I did not like it that much actually. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just I love Giratina, but from what I can remember, although I can't remember that much, just gonna put it in can't remember enough. I've seen it many times, but yeah. It's just these two movies I haven't seen them in ages. Like I've rewatched these more recently, so that's why. And then Arceus of Arceus and the Jewel of Life, pretty okay. I mean, pretty good. And then Zoroark, yeah, it's rubbish. I liked the battle between the dog trio of Johto. It was like Shiny, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. They were battling in the city. It was just so cool, and yeah, I really liked it. And then we got the two versions, Pokemon Black and White. These ones were pretty okay. I liked them. I really did. Like Black and White, I love the anime. I don't get the hate, or at least I do get the hate, but it's overhated, and y'all should give it a chance. You know, it's not that bad. So yeah. And then we have Kyurem versus the Sword of Justice. This one goes to the S tier for me. I watched this movie a lot as a kid. I think it's just so cool. Like the writing isn't that good, but the movie is so cool. Like for real. Like chat. I mean, like what the? Yeah, it was just it was amazing. Kyurem versus Keldeo as a kid, it was just so cool, and Kyurem was so badass and terrifying. So yeah, I love this movie. I could rewatch it every time of the day. It was so good. So yeah. And then we have Genesect and the Legend Awakened. I'm hesitating between pretty okay and Trubbish because I can't remember a lot of it, but I think I'm gonna put it in Trubbish. Like seeing a Mega for the first time, pretty dope. Shiny Genesect also dope, but yeah, I don't know. I don't feel it, you know. Alright, let's move to the Carlos movies. First, Diancie, the movie with Diancie. Pretty okay. It was good, you know. Not that great, but yeah, just alright. And then we have Hoopa and the Clash of Ages. You know, I'm just gonna put this one in S tier as well. Like, I liked Carlos and their characters. It was so cool. And just Hoopa calling all the legendaries. Bro, it was so cool. It was so peak. The end battle lasted for like a half an hour, but I was totally okay with it because it was so cool. It was just insane. So yeah, that's why this movie also goes to the S tier for me. It was it was so cool. You know, all these movies were cool. Maybe that's how I rate them or something. I don't know. The writing, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But yeah. And then we have Volcanion and the Mechanic Marvel. Maybe I'm gonna get hate for this, but I'm gonna put it in Trubbish. Like the battle with Ash Greninja versus all the Megas was cool, but that was it. The villains were goofy in my opinion. I'm not such big. I'm not such a fan of Magerna. Like, bro, it's a machine. Anyway, and then we have the movie I Choose You. I think yeah, that was the first one. Peak. This was the last good Pokemon movie in my opinion. I've watched this like 3 times maybe on Netflix. It is so good, you know. It is like, yeah, I don't know. It was just perfect in my opinion. So yeah, and then we have the power of one or us. Yeah, sorry, I think it is Trubbish. I did not like the art style. I mean, the characters were pretty okay and they were well written, but yeah, that's it, you know. Mewtwo Strikes Back, the 3D Netflix version. I haven't seen that one. Let me know in the comments if it was good. But I saw the trailer when it released and I was not such a big fan of it. So yeah. And then last one, Secrets of the Jungle. I'm just gonna put it in Trubbish because yeah, not such a big fan of that either. I don't like the new Ash. You know, they messed him up. But yeah, it was alright. The route was cool, I think. But yeah. So yeah, this was my tier list. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop your opinion in the comments below because I'm very curious. Which one would you put higher or lower? So yeah, I've been Kageshini and yeah, have a good day. Yeah.